So now we're doing 2.6, solve factorable polynomial inequality algebraically. So we had the simple inequalities in grade 11. Let's just go over a very simple example. Here, x minus 8 greater equal than 3. Just have it here, x minus 8 greater equal than 3. Of course, I just put 8 to the other side is negative, it becomes positive. 3 plus 8. So x greater equal than 11. And if you want to really show it on the number line, so if this is 0, and let's say here approximately is 11, so you put a filled circle. First, filled circle means the 11 is included. As you see, this is equal here, means 11 is included. And the flash that you go is above that. So x greater equal than 11. This is the first example. Second one is easy as well. So -4 minus 2x less than 12. So you just need to rearrange for x simply. -4 minus 2x is less than 12. First step is bring this number to the other side. So it's -2x less than -4 become +4, right? And here is +12. So it's simplified to -2x less than what? 4 plus 12 is 16. Now you want to divide both sides by a negative number. When you divide both sides by negative number, the sign will change. See, here if I divide both sides by a negative number, this less need to become greater. So these two cancel. So it's going to be x greater than 16 divided by -2 is what? -8. So x greater than -8, if you want to show it on a number line, if this is 0, this is -8. -8 is not included, so it's just going to be empty circle, and x greater than that, right? You just have to so greater than -8. That was a very simple one. So next question. Solve inequality. For this one, we can do a chart. First, we find the zeros of that. How to find 0? Simply x plus 3. X plus 3 equal it to 0. As you see, this is two brackets multiplied by each other. X plus 3 multiplied by 2x minus 3 greater than 0. So first we need to find a zeros, because at this, the zeros that the sign might change, right? So simply x equal to what? 3 to the other side is going to be -3. And from that, 2x minus 3 okay, 2x minus 3. So again, we want to find the zeros, right? Equal to 0. 2x equal to -3 to the other side is become +3. Then divide both sides by 2. So x equal to 3/2. Now, pay attention what we do. So we put a line, and then we write the zeros from the smallest to biggest. The smallest 0 is -3. So the -3 first, and then I put 3/2. So you have, make sure you put these numbers from smallest to biggest. Then I put a line below each of these numbers. So if the x is exactly -3, of course, this becomes 0, and the whole thing is 0. So my whole expression is 0. Just put 0 on this line. Again, if the x is 3/2, this bracket is 0, and the whole thing is 0, so my expression is 0. Now I need to check the sign between the lines. Let's say between -3 and 3/2, there is 0, right? Above 3/2, 3/2 is 1.5, so 2. And below -3 is -3. So you can choose any convenient number, right? It doesn't matter. Just want to check that. These are the test points. I want to test 0. So I put 0 here. So 0 plus 3 is 3. And here is 2 multiplied by 0 minus 3. So what is that? It's 3 multiplied by -3 is -6. So the sign here is going to be negative. I can check 2. If you put 2 here, it's 2 plus 3 is 5. It's positive. 2 multiplied by 2 is 4 minus 3 is 1. So it's positive number multiplied by positive number is positive. So here you have positive. I can try -4 now. Here is -4 plus 3 is negative, right? -1. And 2 multiplied by -4 minus 3 is negative. So a negative number multiplied by negative is positive. So here the sign is positive. Make sure these points are as test. Now, here is said this expression needs to be positive, right? Which area of my graph is, my chart is positive? For less than 3, and of course for greater than 2, right? I need to just write it down. X less than -3 is positive, the whole expression is positive. And for X greater than 3/2, it is positive. Make sure I don't put equal here. Why? Because it didn't say equal to 0. All right, is that a third question? Now I clear. So here is another one. So we have -2x power 3 minus 6x2 plus 12x plus 6. We have learned how to write a polynomial in factor form. If you don't remember, just go back to the previous lessons. We write it, we use the long division to write that as a factor form. It's the first step you have to do. I'm not going to show those steps that converting this to that one. You need to do it yourself. Once we get it in a factor form, we find the zeros. From that, now put x plus 4. If you equal it to 0, of course, x equal to -4. This is my first 0. This one, x minus 2, equal it to 0, then x equal to 2, my second 0. My third 0, x plus 1 equal to 0 means x equal to -1. So what I do, I just put a chart. Again, this is a line. Then I put the zeros from smallest to biggest. So smallest 0 is -4, right? Then -1, then 2. Now below each of this number, I put a line. Of course, when the x is 2, expression is 0. When the x is -1, expression is 0. 0 here. When the x is -4, expression is 0. Just put that 0. I need to choose my test point. So between -1 and 2 is 0 convenient. This is my test point here. Between I can put any point like a -2 or -3. Below -4, I can put -5, and above 2, I can put 3 as a test. So if I put 0 here, so this is positive, this is negative, this is positive, right? Because if you put 0, this is 4, right? And we have a negative there. If you put 0 here is -2, with 0 here is 1. We have 2 negative, 1 positive. So 2 negative multiplied by each other is positive. And multiplied by positive number, again, is positive. So here, when you have put 0, it is positive. It's positive here. Above 2 is 3, right? So -2, make sure you just mention -2. If you put 3 here, 4 and it's 7, right? 4 plus 3 is 7. 3 minus 2 is 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. So these numbers multiplied by each other, you get a negative number, right? So it's negative here. Now, I'm going to try -2. Let me just erase that. I put -2. So here we have -2 there. If you put -2, -2 plus 4 is 2. -2 minus 2 is -4. -2 plus 1 is -1. So multiply all together. You have 3 negative. 3 negative multiplied by each other is negative, right? You try -5. I'll just try -5. So we have -2 here. -5 plus 4 is -1. -5 minus 2 is -7. -5 plus 1 is -4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 negative multiply each other is positive. Now I need to look at the area that the whole thing is negative, right? Which area is that? So this area, negative, and this area. So when the x is between, I put equal. Why I put equal here? Because 0 is included, right? 0 is included. So between -4 and -1. Also, when the x is above 2, greater or equal than 2. So that would be the answer. Okay. And that is the last question. Now the worksheet. Solve each inequality, each of the solutions. So I'm expecting a student to do part A, C, and E. Number 2, question number 2. Question number 4, A and B. Question number 5, A and B. Question number 6A. Question number 7A. Yes, that's it for these questions.